Why am I still streaming this game? Every time I stream this game, I say that. Someone said, I wanted to have a good stream, now all I'm gonna dream about is horny Stalin. Yeah, there you go. Oh. Yeah, this is a pretty chill game. I can't deny that. It's fun. And apparently it gets better. And it honestly was really good last time, and there was some excellent, alien stuff last time. I think I changed the stream title. Oh shit, what up? Ancient meme. This is not a place where memes die. This is a place where memes are forced. Memes are resurrected. Memes are birthed from other memes. Actually, let's open the store first. We gotta sell some of these products. We got products here that needs to be sold. Like... the Grail of Christ. You chose poorly. What's that? You want that? Sure. Thank you, human. Hughmann. Just gonna make the game a little louder. Vinny, upgrade those ugly shelves. Alright. Well, with the money I'm gonna make from this disgusting doll, I can upgrade the shelves. That's a good one.
Madonna mia.
You need to check the top left screen. You keep missing people. Oh, there's a boat. I am missing. There's a gray in the store. Where's the gray? Oh, hi, gray. Ooh, this is a good sale. Lemon yellow sun! Rich.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-bam.
Pop, pop.
Ew. Yeehaw!
Up. Is there another customer in the store? Why is it that time running out? Oh, that's when new customers arrive. Okay. Perfect. I just want to know where Sebastian stores all this stuff. Like, these customers have purchased all of my stuff, and it's the same, like, 8 or 9 customers. Over and over and over and over again, and they just keep coming back for more of this junk. Just, they love junk. The fuck? Why can't I change the shelf? Maybe it was just, I don't know, it was wrong? Think you have the pieces for a movie projector? I was looking, I didn't see anything like that, but... we'll see.
Oh. Haha. Woohoo!
I wish people didn't get old. Like, no, because I want more Indiana Jones movies, and like, Harrison Ford's too old. Like, wouldn't it be great if it was just perpetual 80s Indiana Jones? Like, every couple of years we get a new one? That's the only reason? Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm fine with getting old and dying, I just don't want Harrison Ford to do that. That's why, like, AI and, like, deepfakes are- we're just gonna have infinite movies of our favorite things and music as well. Future is looking real weird. Again, AI Dungeon, the new update, is so fucking good that you'd be hard-pressed to think it wasn't written by an actual author.
Yeah.
Some of the quest lines. Like, some of the examples they showed were shocking. How good it was. I'm looking very forward to playing AI Dungeon again. With that, in consideration. Well, it's already amazing, but it could... now it's even more amazing. Apparently there's a randomness slider, which, if you put the randomness all the way up, you can get insane storylines. But, Jesus Christ. Goblin Corpse? Is that this band's name? You can turn the randomness up on AI Dungeon, and it will do a lot of weird shit. But you can keep the randomness down a little bit, and it'll create, like, really, really well done, like, crafted, almost, like, scary accurate text adventures. Imagine a game, you know, 10 years from now, where the NPCs, using a voice synthesis program that's, like, actually incredible, can have AI-generated dialogue with smart context based on some of the technology from AI Dungeon. It's gonna be insane. Games 10 years from now are gonna be insane. Graphics have reached a really great point. To the point where, okay, this game doesn't look perfect by any means, but this is a game called Barn Finders, and it looks like this. This is a game about selling junk and aliens and poop jokes. So in 10 years, you know, every game is just gonna look amazing. The engines are gonna be great. We're gonna be kind of decent. We already are. I mean, look at the PS4, PS5. The next generation of gaming, it's a little hard to see how much of a difference it is compared to what it was years ago. Not that the games don't look amazing, not that the technology isn't incredible, but, you know, we're getting to a point now where graphics are just like, it's expected that they're amazing. So the next, aside from VR, which is also really cool, I approve, and I feel like there's a lot of potential for growth in the VR market. The technology's already pretty great. It won me over, finally. But as cool as VR, great visuals, great sound, all that, I can't wait for AI NPCs. It's gonna be so fucking wacky. Vinny, this sounds like a nightmare. We're already in a nightmare. At the very least, our escapism in 10 years is gonna be much more believable.
Woohoo!
No, I can't build the camera yet. How do you feel about $100 price tags becoming the industry standard? I would prefer not to, as someone who spends money, but when I think about how a credits, the credits for a video game can last for 15 minutes or more, and all of those people need to feed their families. There's like 1,000 people that make every game now.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
So, like, I understand on some level why they've, like, you know, tried some of these, subscription services and DLC. I get it. I think $60 base game is good, and then using the same assets to release more content, like, you know, like good expansion packs, good DLC that people actually want to play. I think that's fine. If the price goes to $100 and it's worthwhile, I'm fine with that. You know, it's like, oh, in 3 months we're releasing this. We just need a little more time to develop it. It'll be $20. It'll be another 10 hours of gameplay. You'll enjoy it. Great. How can we ensure that money goes to the programmers and artists? I mean, I don't know. You really can't, can you? I'm gonna keep some of my money just in case, there's an auction.
Hello, my lad. Bumming of it. Baby,
So yeah, I'd prefer if game prices didn't go up too high. But, considering inflation, like, how much were NES games in 1985, 6, 7? Were they like 60, 70 bucks? US? $80? 60 to 80? Yeah, I'm really of two minds of this. I just feel like I'd pay more for worthwhile future stuff. I have no problem buying characters in Smash Brothers if they're all well thought out. That kind of thing. But yeah, it's gonna be rough for people to, you know, pay more than 60 bucks on games. I think it's a fine line to walk between more sales and more money per unit sold. But games are really fucking expensive to make. And they're getting more expensive. This isn't 10 people in Nintendo's R&D 1 making Mario 3 the biggest game in the world at the time, you know? This is a little different. Yeah, movies. Talk about, like, bloat. Like, an indie movie now is like 10 million. Have fun with that. Which is bullshit, because now camera quality is so good, and you can get editing, like, software on your computer. We'll sell one more item. You know, so you could, I think you really could, like, kind of make an interesting movie if you know what you're doing with consumer-grade technology. It's not gonna look as good as a movie in, like, you know, from a studio, but the options are there for people. But, yeah, a lot of the big studio movies that are, like, a smaller budget, you're still looking at 5 to 10 million. It's like, what? A lot, you know, some of that's marketing. The fuck am I reading? Old film studio. Wow! An old film studio in San Felix Valley. Now abandoned. Interesting. Due to its shutdown in 1968. Cool. Well, that's... check emails? I will next time. But then you have, Command and Conquer, which probably had a lower budget, but Command and Conquer Remastered was 20 bucks. Fantastic. Anyway, we're probably gonna be spooked, so just be... viewer beware, you're in for scare. Megaphone. Director's megaphone. Don't be scared. You're just... chat is not gonna let that one go, huh? Please don't bring that back. Scared should, like, stay in the 90s. Just keep it in the 90s. It's not even... chat, it's not a Vinesauce meme. It's just some dumb thing people used to say in the 90s. It's like, scrub. I don't want no scrubs. A scrub is a herb who is a justified herb for you. For me. I don't know the lyrics, but you know what I'm talking about. There's scrubs, there's herbs, there's so many different ways you can be undesirable in the 90s. You could be scurred, a scrub, a herb, a sick herb. If you're a sick herb, you're the worst. You don't ever want to be a sick herb. There's a scary thing that happened in here just now. It's the camera body. But I am, just speaking of movies, I love behind the scenes, and I love stories about how movies are made. In some ways, I love Star Wars, the original, as much because of the fucked up behind the scenes stories of how difficult that movie was to be made. And how, yes, we're doing this. And how many things went wrong during production, and how many, like, changes had to be made in the edit. Like, that saved the movie. There's so much, like, fascinating stuff in there that makes me more endeared to the movie than if it was just, like, perfect. I was gonna mention Jaws. Jaws is another one. That shark was trash. It was a big, fake, dumb shark that didn't work very well, and broke down constantly. So what they had to do, oh shit, more boys. What they had to do was, Spielberg was like, alright, well, because this thing barely fucking works, we won't show much of it. Which worked in its favor, because most of the time in Jaws you don't see the shark, it's just the idea of, oh fuck, there's a shark. It makes it scarier. It's more suspenseful when your mind fills in the blanks. Oh, it's the pond video. Riffalite? Umbrella kit? Yeah, it really is fascinating, like, what happened with that movie and how many things went wrong and the actors didn't like each other and you name it, it happened. And it's a lot of accidents that led to what became, like, a kind of a staple of production. And, like, just a worldwide phenomenon. Like Harrison Ford in Indiana Jones, bringing Indiana Jones up again. Having diarrhea. Because of the food. Like, everyone on staff I think it was diarrhea. What did he have, chat? He had, like, his stomach was all fucked up. So they were filming, I believe, in Morocco. Was it Morocco? Dysentery. And there's a scene where Indy is fighting this big dude and he does all these tricks with his sword, and Spielberg had this thing planned out where they were gonna fight, and Indy was gonna, like, fight him with the whip, and there was gonna be, like, a big action scene, and he had a scimitar, the big enemy bad guy, whatever, and Indiana Jones just takes out his gun and just fucking shoots the guy. And it's like this iconic scene that is, like, perfect for Indy's character. And it's hilarious, but it was an accident because, Harrison Ford had fucking dysentery or diarrhea or both and was just like, I don't want to do it! He's like, can I just shoot the guy? Or someone offset was like, hey, why don't you just shoot the guy? And they did. And it worked. It was a big moment in the movie that was an accident. And then they reference it later in subsequent movies a couple times. Imagine being the guy who trained for months for that fight scene. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, he did get to twirl around his swords. He got to show off a little bit, at least. Imagine how much less memorable our favorite movies would be if they all went exactly as planned. I mean, music, too. A lot of the best shit in creative fields kind of happened by accident. Video games. The Full Metal Jacket drill instructor was the real drill instructor they brought in to coach, but Kubrick let him do it himself because he can't out-marine a Marine. Well, he just did... R. Lee Ermey did such a good job that he was like, yeah, this is you now. You can do it. And he let him improv. Kubrick almost never let anyone improv. And he was like, please, do your thing. The guy who was supposed to be the drill instructor in that movie got a small role as the get some helicopter pilot, which is also pretty memorable, how fucked up that character is. But he was pissed. I think he later said the movie was better for it, but he was a little pissed because he really wanted that role. Someone was in there, I know, I saw it. I'm gonna go back in. I got scared. Well, now I'm not scared. Conan sword. Oh fuck, I said scared. And then there's, one of my favorite stories in film history is George Lazenby playing James Bond. After Sean Connery... Fuck off. After Sean Connery left the role, he didn't want to do Bond anymore. Just some Australian, like, model dude just walks into the office and is like, I can play James Bond. And they're like, you can? He's like, yes. And he had the look. I mean, he definitely looks like a James Bond, but he barely ever acted. He lied about all the movies he was in. And they just believed him, and they were like, you know what? Yeah, alright. So they just let some random dude, like, wander into their office for... it's probably not as black and white as this, but... he had so much confidence that they were like, that's the Bond confidence, and they just let him be James Bond. And he was regarded as the worst James Bond, though his movie that he was in, Her Majesty's Secret Service, is pretty good. It's just, he was not much of an actor. So it's a very divisive movie. But yeah, that's when your charisma stat is maxed the fuck out. And then they were like desperate after that, so they were like, Sean Connery, we'll throw tons of money at you. Can you come back for one more Bond movie? He was like, sure, I could use another house. For King and Country. And he came back for Diamonds Are Forever, which is a pretty mediocre Bond movie, but... after that, they got Roger Moore. Which, by the way, one of my least favorite Bonds. I don't really care for Roger Moore's Bond movies. They're fun. They're campy. They're, you know, Jaws is in one of them. Moonraker, fine. It's okay. I don't love his work. I think it's just fun Bond. I'm more of a Connery fan. And I like Brosnan, even though he was in shitty movies. Cha-ching! Who's my favorite Bond? Connery. I wish Daniel Craig had more than 2 good Bond movies. Like, he's another one. He's got one good one bad one good one bad one. Pierce Brosnan has one good one mediocre one, and then, like, one, uh-oh, and then one, oh no! Oh fuck, what was that? That's the scary. What is that? Scariness? Any opinion on Duran Duran's View to a... yeah, I like that song, View to a Kill. My favorite Bond song is McCartney. Actually, that and Nancy Sinatra, You Only Live Twice. I don't really love the movie You Only Live Twice. I'm gonna say that it's a pretty mediocre at best Bond movie with some great music. It's really dated. It's really dated. It's not. Oh, but it's got a great song. My favorite Bond movie might be Goldfinger or From Russia with Love, or Casino Royale, or GoldenEye. Those are my favorites. GoldenEye for nostalgia reasons. Have you heard the rejected Radiohead song for Spectre? Yep, it's really good. I don't know why it was rejected. Chris Cornell did a good Bond theme. Jack White was okay. You know what I think would have been a better Bond theme? Man of War. Or Big Boots. Big Boots. What about Skyfall? The movie Skyfall I really like. I think it's a blow-up doll. Another one. It's a movie studio, you never know. I think Skyfall's a pretty good movie. I enjoyed it, saw it in the theater. Javier Bardem was appropriately weird in it. Good acting. Great cinematography. Roger Deakins on fire in that fucking movie. Good fight scenes. I didn't like it as much the second time I saw it, though. But here's what I can say. The song is cool. I liked Adele's, you know, song. There we go. That's good. Kirkhope took a lot of influence from Duran Duran for GoldenEye soundtrack. Yeah, I can hear that. I can hear that. I can hear Hungry Like the Wolf in there a little bit. Like some of the sounds in there. I don't have a lot of faith in the next Bond film. I don't know why. I don't have a good reason for that. I think it's maybe development hell. There might be other reasons. But I'm a little bit, I'm unsure of it. I'm not the biggest James Bond fan. I like a lot of the music and the visuals and the vistas. I like Austin Powers. But I don't know, you know, I'll watch the movies. I like my classic movies. Obviously, GoldenEye is a huge one for me because of the game. But, you know, I don't know if that next one's gonna be all that great. I mean, Daniel Craig wants out. He's wanted out for a couple of years now. Favorite Bond villain? Blofeld is pretty classic. Christopher Lee was good, sure. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. I mean, I'm also a big Sean Bean fan because of, you know, Boromir, and he's just great. So, Alec Trevelyan from GoldenEye, I'm a big fan of as well. Henchman, Jaws. So I'm not like the biggest Roger Moore fan, but I do think Jaws is like classic and just so goofy. Have you seen Kingsman? No, I haven't seen that. Odd Job is fun. I mean, they're all fun, and the henchmen are, you know, just silly, a lot of them. Was Mads Mikkelsen ever in a Bond movie? I feel like he would make a good Bond character or villain. Casino Royale. Why my mind blanked so hard on Casino Royale that I forgot he was the— I'm not even trolling. Like, there was some part of me that was like, what about Mads Mikkelsen? And I'm like, wait, wasn't he in a Bond movie? That's unfortunate. Also, Spectre was not that great of a movie, and I feel like, what's his name, Christoph Waltz, a little bit of wasted potential there. He's such a good actor. He's really, really good, but, eh. Vinny, what's it like to go senile at the age of 35? Blissful. Holy shit. What do you think of the series becoming more serious and losing some of its comedic side? That's why Brosnan was, I think, a great Bond. I really feel like he captured both sides of the Bond series. He just had... it got too over the top and stupid. Thoughts on License to Kill? I think the Timothy Dalton movies are just good, brutal action movies that were a little ahead of their time. They were like... the tone of the Craig movies. But, you know, people didn't want that. I've only seen those movies once each. I don't remember them that well, but I liked them. I thought they were good. I think he gets some undue shit. I feel like he's a better actor than people give him credit for. Or he's a better Bond than people give him credit for. The fuck? Why am I back here? Tremors 1 and 2. I like those movies. I missed a ladder in the graveyard plaza. Oh, you're right, I did. I see it. I see it. Speaking of the floor is lava, that's pretty much Tremors. That's the series in a nutshell. There it is. You missed like 3 dig spots and a ladder? Okay. There it is. I love these skeleton hands.
Am I getting that to sleep?
No, no barns here. So I missed a ladder and 3 dig spots. Where was the ladder? Not like the ladder, like the dig spots, like the L-A-T-T-E-R. Where's the ladder? Near the gate. Couldn't open. Tire. Tire and tired. So those are the dig spots, and then there's, should be a ladder, someone said. There's another spot where the arm was buried. Ladder near the scaffolding. I mean, listen, there's one item left. I really don't have a problem if I miss it. We're doing fine. I mean, I've probably 90%ed or 100%ed every mission, so I can miss an item. Vinny, it could be a boy. A B-O-I. Is it fair to say that this game is a 3D hidden object game? Yep. This would have been a point and click if it was made in 1995. I wonder if someone's, like, done an organ, like an organ made of organs in a horror movie. Sorry, that was really dumb. An organ fort. One of the best pieces of armor in real life, too. Next mission needs about 6K. Oh, fuck, alright. Don't think we can make the camera yet. Nope. Need one more thing. It's almost done. The circus is nearly complete. Thoughts on provolone on pizza, yes or no? No, I love provolone. I love pizza. I just think it adds a weird thing. I've had provolone and mozzarella, like pizza, like, you know, the both of them. And it's just not, it just adds a weirdness where the mozzarella really kind of just does all the work for me. You give provolone on pizza to the pizza review man, you see what happens. But yeah, my go-to cheese is provolone for sandwiches. So, and cheesesteaks, I don't like Cheese Whiz. I'm sure you've heard this a million times in some form or another on one of my streams, but, if I'm gonna do a cheesesteak in Philly, or otherwise, I will get, provolone instead of Cheese Whiz. I don't really care for the Cheese Whiz. In Philly, though, they promote that Cheese Whiz. That's like the original, like, that's what they want you to have. Oh, this is for the flamethrower. Oh, someone's disgusting blow-up doll again. Oh, this one... Ah. CPR doll. Sorry, yep, CPR doll. Confirmed, CPR. Yep. Hammer the soft part. Oh.
Beloved customer. See you later, partner.
There's the tracking ninja. So we already saw that. Then there's Super Dave. Come on down to Super Dave's Pinball Emporium and buy yourself one of the finest pinball tables in the world now in stock. And the new from Spurn Pinball, Kenny G. Super Dave. Like Super Dave Osborne? Bob Einstein? I kind of wonder what they're going to do on Curb Your Enthusiasm for the next season in regards to, the lack of Funkhauser. Because they just said he was in China this past season and replaced him with his brother, Vince Vaughn, or cousin, and they just pretended like nothing happened. And I was like, okay, that's a little weird. Maybe he gets arrested in China and stays there. Could be. I wonder if Larry David's gonna tackle the virus on the next season of Curb Your Enthusiasm. Like, I wonder if it at all that will come up. Or by then it will be old news. One thing I can say for sure is that every stand-up comedian is going to have, like, a full act on, social distancing and quarantine. Oh god, it's gonna be so annoying. It'll be fine for the first couple, and then it's just gonna be like, oh no.
Boom.
That guy was a human. I don't know what you're talking about. That was a human. What? Chat, what was that? Also, these, this corkboard doesn't quite work, huh? No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Exit. Ooh. 500. $550. Whoa! 675. Alright, who's gonna buy the blow-up doll? I just need to know. I won't judge. I won't even look. I just want to know. The alien. We wish to save our race. Can no longer reproduce, need humans. We abduct humans to reproduce. We have failed. This synthetic human woman. We have failed, Captain Taggart. We wish to borrow your blow-up doll. I was really hoping this alien would buy the- I mean, this human was gonna buy the blow-up doll, but alas. Just needs some lighting for its, for his, thing he's filming. I believe it's a porno? It's fine, it's just it's French film. So sure, there's some penetration, but it's French. It's fine. He's making home movies for the folks back home. Yeah. A lot of these weird creatures lock up their spirits. draw holes in themselves, and live for the secrets. Huh? I'm just uptight. Uptight. Need about 6,000 for the next sequence. So we have to do a little bit more selling. You're not gonna buy, you're a window shopper. Agent.
Uh-huh.
Are we in the Matrix? Tell me! Are we in the Matrix? Sorry. I've been really meaning to rewatch The Matrix. But I know if I watch the first one, I'm gonna have to watch Reloaded and Revolutions, but I don't want to watch those. So I guess I'll just watch the first one. That'll be good. I'll just dig up that CD I was telling Chad about the other day of just the fight scenes in like crusty, like, you know, 240p quality. What about the Animatrix? I would say the Animatrix is better than Reloaded and Revolutions. It's not like they're just terrible movies all through and through. I think there's some good stuff in there. I do. Apparently the studio wanted 2 movies instead of 1. But, I think if you combine those 2 movies, you do have a good... and you, like, use the best ideas, and you just pare things down a bit, I think you could have gotten a better movie than making 2 of them. But, yeah, there's just too little. There's just too little for 2 full movies, after the first one had a perfectly fine ending and did not need any more. And now Keanu Reeves is filming Matrix 4, so... who knows what that's gonna be? Who knows how that's gonna turn out?
Woo!
Do I have high hopes for the next one? I mean...
Woo!
No. The Wachowskis are doing it, yeah. It's not like they can't make good movies. V for Vendetta is another, I think, fantastic movie. And there's other stuff that people like from them, but I haven't really seen a lot of it. I just don't know if they're gonna be able to nail another Matrix movie. All these years later. When the stories of so many of these characters concluded. Speed Racer I still need to see, yeah, that was recommended. It's being written by the Sense8 writers, their show on Netflix, I haven't seen that. The whole Matrix vibe was of its era, too. That's true. It's kind of laughable now, like the telephone angle. Everyone has cell phones now. But also, like, the hacker man, everything is hacking. Where now it's... you look at it, it's like, oh, that's so quaint. Hacking seemed like this big mysterious thing. Like, every movie had, like, a hacker scene at one point.
Oh, yeah.
I'm open to it. There's certainly potential for the movie to be fine. The Matrix is a world I like revisiting. I think it's just like a fucking fascinating idea. But will another... oh, what do you need with this axe? Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna do, like, Keanu being the mentor. Or, like, you know, some kind of echo of a program or something, or, like, fake Keanu. I don't know, like, there's ways they could go about it. But, see. And then you have Ghostbusters, which is another thing. It's like another sequel that's done way too long after, where they're gonna have the characters pass down the equipment, and like, you know, wow, we sold everything. Grayson as player. Did someone crash into a trailer? Were you beaten? Maybe someone threw a chicken at you, trying to exorcise the evil goat demon from the netherworld under his bed. Did someone drink your last beer? Here at Morgan, Daniels, and Weiser, we take on all legal cases. Captain Morgan, Jack Daniels, Budweiser. Very nice. Very nice. Outstandingly low prices. Our lawyers will make sure you walk away from any court case with money in your pocket by any means necessary. Call us today. You got one free pro bono case. You want to sue it? We'll help you win it here at Morgan, Daniels, and Weiser. Barn was owned by the Miller family. They took an old piece of mine to their land as their own, but luckily for all Americans, they never found anything. But old drunk nuts Boris Miller had some valuable comics. Hyperman. Oh, look. Are you willing to reveal the make and model of the chair you sit on? I just clicked your chat history and it's all about my chair. And you were doing this the other day too. Dude, it's just an office chair. I don't know what it is. It's not particularly comfortable, but it's also not particularly uncomfortable. I have cushions that I bought for my back, like for the lumbar. So that's, you know, you know what I mean? Like, it's not the chair, it's the cushions. I wish I could help you, chairperson. I really don't know what it is. Well, I'm already outbid. Wow. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this auction. I might actually stop here, and then next time I can do, you know, I have to go back to an earlier level, get some stuff, sell it, and then come back. I think it's just too expensive. Or not. Or not. Or I could just get an amazing deal. The fuck? That's weird. You'll never find the secret bunker. What did that say? You'll never find the secret? This barn seems like a bit of a dud. You'll never find the secret bunker. Days to the U.S. Secret Space Fleet arrival. They're watching me. Every fucking time. Yeah. Yeah, this barn kind of blows. Maybe we'll find the good comics, but... This thing better be worth like 6,000. No, 250. I heard about the new Super Hot, yeah. I'm not sure I'll be streaming it, but I've heard about it. It's VR, well, not VR, it is roguelite. That was my chair. Right there. Fox is on the watch. Fox Mulder from the X-Files. Are you a UFO? Says Mulder to a kitten. They're jamming out. That seems like a crash. Roswell 2. You'll never find my secret bunker. Oh, okay, I guess you just have this, that's fine. That's, that's a good find. I will say, it definitely doesn't feel like an overly cynical game, like, just to make a quick buck with some, like, you know, generic. I mean, sure, the gameplay is nothing. I mean, it's just moving around and digging and clicking, but it feels like the people that made this actually had fun with it. I'm not saying, like, you know, wow, this game is best. Best. But, yeah, it seems like it was just fun for the people to make. We can... Whoever lived here was, like, super paranoid about aliens finding his headquarters. As he should be, because we just saw a giant UFO. The best way for people to find your secret bunker is to, like, write everywhere that you have a secret bunker. Vinny, admit it, you stayed for the aliens. I am in it because of the aliens, 90%. And then the other 10% is for the humor and, like, the weird objects that you find. Alright, I'm gonna stop here. I think we're gonna have to come back here. Can I just save? Will this game save? Like, I just want to end the stream tonight now. But the bunker, I know the bunker. I can't find it, chat. It auto-saves per area. Oh, so I'd have to leave the area or re-find everything again? There's no key in here. Keep going up the hill near the alien sign. Vinny, it's only 2:16. Yeah, I know. I started early tonight. I've been streaming 4.5 hours. I wanted to end the stream a little early to get some sleep, to play some music, and then get some sleep, rather. But, yeah. Alright, well, I found the bunker, at least. Okay, we can do the bunker. And the voice crack. Comic page. Ooh, electrocuted to death. They're watching me. Key card. Got the key card.
They called me insane. That's why I've been here for more than a week. It's just me and Mr. Fox now.
Hmm? So there's audio logs now. That's weird. I don't know why that didn't work before. I'm voice cracking so much lately, it's just insane. It's weird to think, though, that this alien angle is all mysterious and weird and cool, but then I've had aliens in my shop, like, 7 times in the past hour. It's like, yeah, oh, hey there. Alien, I mean human. Definitely not an alien. There's the end of the camera. The last camera piece. Vampire confirmed, no reflection.
Day 23. Me and Mr. Fox are developing a new system of keycards so that we can protect our food, our beer, and our comics from them.
That's very nice. This makes me want to rewatch the X-Files. You know, up until, like, season 8. Like, right around the time Mulder leaves, we can stop the X-Files. Just watch the first couple seasons. Is there another key card that I missed? Oh, it's the same one. Well, what the hell is this then? No. It's not true. Ah. Someone said Mulder leaves? Well, David Duchovny leaves. I think David Duchovny wanted to be a movie star. Even though I do think he's great, that didn't quite happen.
Day 75. There is proof that our planet has been and still continues to be visited by extraterrestrial life. But until we are able to capture and study them, the question will remain: do aliens really exist, and why do they need so much moonshine?
There it is. Oh, shit. Wait, the moon landings were real? That's the revelation.
Day 113. This bunker leads to my family mine. Grandma always told Dad that all that carbon dioxide would melt our brains like pudding. When this war is over, Mr. Fox and I are going to open this mine once again.
British? Why not just hire a redneck? I mean, I'm fine with it. Do you remember that one dude who made his entire career on redneck jokes? If you shotgun a beer while you're on a truck, you might be a redneck. Jeff Foxworthy, yep. If you have a neck that's red. I mean, he was pretty fucking popular. He still might be. I don't know. I want to believe. There's the X-Files. Do not doubt the spaghetti monster, that one said.
Day 256. The space fleet never came. I'm willing to go outside. Naked, but not afraid. Maybe I can see the sun one more time.
Valuable trash. This is this person's, like, life. This is proof of extraterrestrial contact on planet Earth, and I'm just like, yep! If you sell photos of aliens for beer money...
Day 189. Yesterday, Mr. Fox was contacted by a secret space fleet organization.
You might need to go to the ranch.
Rescue us. Mr. Fox also likes to hide our keycards just for fun. Such a character.
Not the Ram Ranch. Talking about... what ranch is it? The Yam Ranch? Yeah, that works for this, considering I don't remember.
Day 244. Today, Mr. Fox was very sick. Symptoms of diarrhea, dehydration, and fecaloid vomit. During our sleep, they poisoned our food with their neurocognitive neural weapons. But we don't need food. Our genes are strong, like Dad used to say.
I'm just sad for this lady now. Just like... It's like kind of heartbreaking. Now here I am. Just gonna go ahead and destroy the beanbag. Like all the furniture, just like ruining all the evidence. Like this is someone's home, someone's life. There it is. Definitely not Superman. Precious. Ooh, another key. Oh, that's the exit key. Okay. Still got a couple items left. I missed the bedroom? No, no problems. No trouble. I did? Yeah, I missed the bedroom. Someone said I missed knives in the kitchen. So you want to talk about weird oh, there's a knife. You want to talk about weird associations and, like, old memes? Every time I hear steak knives, I think of the ghoul salesman man from Fallout 4. Steak knives, voiced by Paul Eating. Like, he says something about steak knives. And it's like every fucking time he says it. So I just... That was like a thing from years ago that I still remember, and every time I hear steak knife or knives... It's that. And I missed something in the kitchen. Two things in the kitchen. I have missed one or two other items, but I'm also about to end the stream. Flag on the wall of the bedroom. What about the mine? Yeah, I think I explored a good chunk of it. Flag on the wall of the bedroom. Well, now I have to find the bedroom again. Yeah, no flag. No, we're good. I've got plenty of it. This was cool. Yeah, this was like the best, like, areas yet of Barn Finders, I think. All of it's been pretty good. There's been... Other flag. Unga? Unga blind, I've been called. Oh no. Yeah, every area has been, like, pretty high quality. It hasn't been... Like, none of it's been bad. Less exciting, yes, but... Definitely, love the conspiracy, weird alien shit the best so far, and spooky. The best one is next. Wow, there's even... Okay. I mean, how the fuck much more of this game is there? No new jobs yet. Alright. Well, hey. It's good. It's a weirdly calming and good game. And it's a stream that's been running for weeks. But thank you for watching it. I'll definitely stream more of this after the charity stream, probably next week. Just remember... Charity stream begins tomorrow, 9 a.m. The schedule was posted earlier. I could post it again if anyone wants to post the link. I'll be on tomorrow at 11:30. Well, it's today technically, so yeah, the 17th. So I'll be on at 11:30 with Mario Party 2 with Ross and thank you, Mono, Criken, and She Says, and then. All the other stuff, there's going to be a lot of good streams. There's going to be a lot of good events. I won't be streaming on Saturday, but I will be around on Sunday with a 4-hour block. So you can see, like, Zot is going to be around, Norix, Rev, Joel is doing Vine Wrestle tomorrow, Dyer. So there's a lot of there should be a lot of good stuff that people, I think, will enjoy. And then I have a cursed cartridge that I'll be checking out on Sunday. And who knows? I mean, it's 4 hours. I might even check out some other stuff. But it'll be, I think, a good time. So please stop by. And also, it's for pediatric cancer research. So if you have any interest, I know money is tight. Never feel obligated. But even just watching, you know, grabbing a piece of merch. We'll talk about it all tomorrow. It's a really good cause. We've been using this charity for years. It's a good charity. It's no bullshit. And the money actually does go someplace good. So if you want, come by tomorrow, come by the next day, come by today, later on today, and you will, you know, you'll get a chance to see the charity. What I will do is now I will do the art. But first, here's a Beatles song that's lost. Have you heard this one?
It's okay to leave your dog in a hot car. It's okay to leave your dog in a hot car. Nothing bad could possibly happen if you leave a dog in a hot car.
Yeah, classic. I you know, haven't heard that one in years.